today. From Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Leading the charge under center will be their 6'5" quarterback, Carson Wentz.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Wentz. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Wentz now on 1st down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 23 carries, 113 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
They'll run with Etienne.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Going for it, here's Etienne.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 16 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. It's caught, Lockett. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a play fake. Wentz. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. On 1st down, it's Carson, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Wentz. Looking for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Etienne. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. To the air, Allen. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Completes it to Fant on the right side. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving 1st quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Wentz to throw. This is the tight end Fant. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
after one on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Wentz now to throw. This complete to Lockett. And he's got this down to the 35. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz. And this a quick slant to Lockett. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Wentz. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. That's caught over the middle by Fant. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down at 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now Wentz. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. Dancing to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 7 yards to pick up there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And this will go to Carson out wide. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wentz going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's got his target, Harris. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
They run it with Carson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Carson. And this time he is in. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
A give to Etienne running right.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The Bills on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 2nd and 10, Allen.
Buying time to his left. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Bass is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So the 3rd drives the chart. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Carson. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Allen's throw complete there to Beckham.
Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. Throwing again on second down. Allen.
7 yards the pickup there. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. To throw again on second down. Allen, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen, and this is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. It's complete to Diggs.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Etienne.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Going deep for Diggs.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He completes it to Beckham.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Allen now on 1st down. Now he'll escape to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Etienne once more.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
He'll get this off to Etienne. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Etienne.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bills have cut it to within a score.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
On second down now, it's Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Wentz going to try and throw on third. Escaping the pressure right.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well.
Well, a nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Allen. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
From midfield, here's Allen. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Another tote for Etienne.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Allen now looks to throw.
He'll drop this one off with Etienne.
And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. They wind up losing a yard or 2. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Wentz. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
He'll find Eskridge here complete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Wentz.
He's got his tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Again, it's Wentz. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover forced, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick 6, 4th quarter, that is a game changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they puts it on the carpet. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake in the ball and knock it free.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Flush to his... Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Throwing now is Wentz. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wentz again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now Wentz on third down. And that's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
But just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On second down, a run with ETN. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 61 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To the air, Allen. And he rifles one incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to the ground with ETN. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Once more, ETN. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Travis Etienne, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. He gets it. That leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw is Wentz. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Wentz to throw again. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Wentz going to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. They run for it with Carson. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they will take a knee here. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
56. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now it's Lockett. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Buffalo, it's an ideal start as they move